So this is video one, Martin Reed Hall here on our vertical education project. So the first video that we're going to be focusing on is eccentric force. This is essentially, I want you to think about landing or putting on the brakes into the movement.
So an important piece of eccentric loading, when your body is absorbing tension, the eccentric motion is actually lengthening, but it's still contracting. So this is concentric, so this is coming up and shortening. Eccentric is the lengthening phase, but your body is actually capable of absorbing more force, 25, 30% more force on the eccentric than it is on this. So essentially, you can jump off of a higher box and teach your body to land more than you could potentially squat.
All about absorbing force, and we're going to take you through a few different exercises in a moment here. You're going to come, follow us over here, and we're going to take you through it. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a few exercise progression here. I'm going to show you how to do this without a box and with a box. I mean, if you don't have a box as a resource, then it's fine. So the first layer, which is the most simple layer, is learning how to absorb force with 2 feet. I want you to stand on one leg, and I want you to drop and load. So I'm doing this. If you look at my side angle, when I land, my feet land under my hips. I crack at my hips. I'm in good positioning, but it's soft. There's not much stress here, here, or there.
Reed, where are you feeling the tension here right now? Where should they be feeling it?
I feel it through my hamstring and my butt right here because I'm sitting back. So if you're to watch me again, you should alternate leg, drop, and land soft, okay? You're gonna crack at your hips. It's toes, heels, and soft. If I had a box, you could work off a box too. I guess this would be a little more advanced, but I'm gonna drop and land soft here. So that would be the first layer that I'm in.
I just wanted to add, Reed, hop up again and jump down. Check out how Reed uses his arms. So this is a full body absorption. He's going to reach back and then hinge through. So really creating that archetype where he's sending his hips back to the posterior side, but his arms are also a part of it.
So the next layer is in volleyball. You don't know for sure if you're going to land on 2 feet or 1 feet. Things happen all over the place. So we're going to learn how to land on one leg. So we're now going to jump and sit back and absorb the force through one leg at a time. So I'm doing this. When I land, I sit back, I squeeze my abs and my butt, and I stabilize. So if you watch, I jump, I land, I can really control that movement.
Turn laterally here. Let's take a look at the heel on Reed's action. Notice how Reed's heel is not coming off the ground. Why is that, Reed?
Because when I want to toes, heels, I want to sit back, my weight goes to my heel, and that's what allows me to stabilize. So it's like toe, heel, squeeze my abs and glutes, and now my knee stops chattering around. One of the big things through any of these landing exercises, we don't want our knees collapsing in or our feet rolling. Those are things to be aware of. So once again, I can come to the box, and now I can accept the force off the box. And I'm going to land soft. This box might be a little high for most of you to start off with, but now you can see how we can just add another layer to it, okay?
Absolutely. Think quality over quantity on this one. Reed just did a great job of demoing. We got some more coming for you.
Okay, so the next one, I'm just going to move this box out of the way. And I'm going to show you now how we can do this in multi-directional. We're going to jump and absorb force this way, use our arm drive, and really absorb and take in that impact. So I'm jumping through my outside leg, and I'm absorbing and taking that landing. So I'm now going to jump powerfully, but I'm now looking to absorb that force from multi-directional, because in volleyball, sometimes you're jumping, reaching, and you absorb that force in a multi-directional spot. So those are kind of our 3 exercises, or our 3 layers to learning how to absorb force. Once again, it's Martin Reed here, it's Reed Hall, we're kicking butt. I want to see you in video 2, we're focusing on single leg jump progressions.